Hi, I'm Michael Wettlaufer with the Pro Team, and we're out here in the African American section on one of our phase funding projects that we worked on going lot to lot. So on this project, we had to dismantle this obelisk because it was leaning and needed to be reset. So we set up double scaffolding to be able to get to the height needed, and we individually strap each piece to move them out of the way to get to the failed base underneath. And then this one right here, which was right up against it, we had a whole bunch of broken tablature pieces that we had to dig around, locate all of them, and then move them out of the way to see what the problem was of the failed base on this one. And it only had a footer and a header base, meaning there was nothing in the middle supporting it, allowing it to cave in and break on itself. And then with both of these out of the way, we were able to remove all the bases and clean up the edges of the hole, and then tamp dirt into it to compact it and fill up the loose space. And then while the obelisk was out of the way, we then poured concrete for this one and the obelisk so we can be able to set this on and have a full support instead of just the ends. And so once the concrete was poured, we then matched up all the pieces like a puzzle to put them in their respective position, and then we cleaned off the edges with a wire brush to get rid of all the dirt to give it a bond, because we then came through with the epoxy and epoxied all the pieces together. After that cured for a couple of days, we then lifted the stone up onto an A-frame that was set behind here, and we were able to then mix up a lime mortar to be able to put down across the whole surface area. And then a couple of us then lowered the tablature back down, and then we pointed around and filled any open gaps with our trowel right here, and we're able to go through and make it all flush and full contact. And then after that, we used our Dremel with a diamond blade on it to be able to come to the edges and cracks and widen them where they were skinny and give them a flush edge to then come back and put color matched mortar and fill in all of them so it's breathable for the water and no damage to also occur. And then once this was reset, we were then able to, also on a new concrete base, we were able to, with the double scaffolding, set each piece back up. And then we also did all the other stones that were on this lot also. Now that we have finished the hardscape, we can then fundraise to be able to come back through and do all the landscaping here on this area.